Hi friends, welcome to VTeach. In last session, we are discussing about energy scenario in India. Now in this session, we are discussing about energy scenario in the world. So global is nothing but old. So global, nothing but old. Now we will discuss about old energy scenario. So first of all, there is an uneven pattern of energy consumption in different countries. For suppose we considered USA, Australia, Japan. There is different energy consumption to different countries. So developed countries have these are all developed countries, but there is difference in their energy consumption. So developed countries have population of 10%. In these countries we have only 10% population, but the energy consumption they used is 90%. So developed countries have population of 10% and uses approximately 90% of available resources. So on the other hand, there is a country where people depend on wood as a form of energy. See, in some other countries like China, Germany, they use wood as the one form of energy for their energy consumption. So from last 20 years, developing countries focus on energy sector. So all the developed countries are mainly focusing on the energy consumption because of their resources that are available within that. So rate of growth in energy sector in developing country is 1% to 2%. When compared to last year growth, there is an increase in 1% to 2% of energy consumption in developing countries. So the growth rate is increasing from 7 to 8%. So now let us see the graph of different countries which are developed countries increasing their per capita energy consumption. So let us see. So let us start with India. India's consumption is, let us note it in a tabular form to understand easily. So take one table. So this is the country. This is the energy consumption, per capita energy consumption. So first of all, we can take India. In India, there is only 684 kilowatt hour energy consumption is happening. So after India, Indonesia is having only 680 kilowatt hour. So and China is having 3298 kilowatt hour energy consumption, and Germany is having 7081 kilowatt hour energy consumption. These are all are developed countries, but their energy resources are once increasing and decreasing, vice versa. And Japan is having 7848 kilowatt hour per capita energy consumption, and Australia is having 10720 kilowatt hour energy consumption, and USA is having 13246 kilowatt hour energy consumption, and Sweden is having 14030 kilowatt hour energy consumption, and finally United Arab Emirates having 9389 kilowatt hour. By observing this graph, we can see that there is an up and down in the energy consumption. See, India is having 684 and Indonesia is having 680. So there is a decrease in 4 kilowatt hour energy consumption. In the same way, here we can observe there is a drastic change between United Arab Emirates and Sweden. There is nearly a difference of 3000 kilowatt hour. So here Sweden is having 14030 kilowatt hour energy, and United Arab Emirates is having 9389 kilowatt hour. So there is an drastic change of 3000 kilowatt hour energy. So when observing USA, Australia, Japan, Germany and China, there is not that much of difference between them. Next topic is need to reform in energy sector. So here developing countries require substantial investment in their power sector to sustain energy economic growth and reduce poverty. In developing countries For example, we can take India. India. For example, we consider India as the developing country. In this country, we consider economic growth and poverty. If we increase economic growth, there is a reduction in poverty. So if you reduce economic generation, we have to increase poverty, vice versa. So fossil fuels are depleted and need proper care. So fossil fuels should be completely depleted for the proper care of the other fuels. So global population levels increase, there is a threat of global warming. So if global population is increasing, so global warming is there is a chance of happening global warming also. So oil and gas crisis in 1980. So there is a reduction in oil and gases in the year of 1980. So if we use Kyoto protocol by a country to reduce carbon emission. For reducing carbon emission, we use Kyoto protocol. So global energy crisis. Now next topic is global energy crisis. Global is nothing but world. In this, global energy requirement increases continuously. So global energy is increasing day by day. So fuel resources are depleted. Here, global energy is increasing continuously, and fuel resources means becoming decreases. So oil pricing are increasing continuously. So here oil prices also increasing continuously. So it put pressure on economic country. So there is a pressure to the economic countries which is having less developed, which are in less developed countries. So oil war start, developing countries pressured oil rich countries. So, if to better understanding, so here global energy is increasing continuously, and there is a decrease in oil. So here this increases and this becoming decreases. So not only this global energy, but also oil prices also becoming increases, and fuel also continuously becoming decrease. So this is the process of global energy crisis. In that, first we considered international agreement. So we are already told that here international agreement in this international agreement we use quite a protocol. It is nothing but in this we can these are all countries come under global energy crises. So here we observed per capita energy consumption for each country. Now we are discussing how to decrease that energy resources with the help of the fossil fuels which we use. So here our main aim is to reduce the greenhouse gas emission. By reducing this greenhouse gas emission, we can easily increase for our future generation. We can increase energy resources for our future generation. Not only that, there is a system of carbon credit. Carbon credit is nothing but if you reduce greenhouse gases, global warming, automatically the resources which available to our country is automatically become increases. That is, we can reduce oil prices, we can increase oil prices, we can increase energy resources in such a way that fossil fuels will be increased. So this is the best way to use energy resources for our future generation. So mainly in this topic we have to concentrate about the developing countries, how they utilize their energy resources, and also mainly India. In India we are observing only 684. So to increase these energy resources, we have to reduce green energy resources, and we have to increase the prices of oil, and we have to increase the use of fossil fuels, and also we have to increase the use of oil resources. So this is the best method to increase the energy resources for our future generations. Thank you.